Welcome everybody to the International Viral Hepatitis Elimination Meeting 2020. I am Professor Mohammad Ali from National Liver Foundation of Bangladesh. My topic of talk today is hepatitis B and C virus prevention, care, and treatment in displaced population, the largest refugee population, Rohingya in Bangladesh. First, I like to say who are those Rohingyas? Rohingyas are the stateless peoples of Myanmar. Their citizenship was ignored in 1982, and they are deprived of all kinds of healthcare facilities. Mass killing and torture was held in August 2017, leading to their forced migration of about 1 million people from Rakhine State to Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh, and created the largest refugee population of the world. United Nations Human Rights declares as a textbook example of ethnic cleansing. The International Court of Justice qualified as genocide of human beings. This is the Rakhine State from where these peoples migrated to Cox's Bazar, crossing the Naif River, and by different ways, even after crossing the river by walking long distance, and they were settled in this camp, the Rohingya camp. UNHCR at that time reported about 9 million, but after that it has crossed more than 1 million. What is the problem when they come to Bangladesh? They outnumbered the total population of the localities about threefold. And it's a huge burden for the already overpopulated country, Bangladesh. And constraint of food, water, and sanitation, and health risk. And another most important thing, they faced physical violence, sexual violence while fleeing to Cox's Bazar. And there was about 42,000 pregnant women as reported in 2018. Our Honorable Prime Minister visited the camps and assured them for all sorts of support and shelter until they return home. UNHCR also came forward, and different countries of the world came forward to help them by different ways. One of the problems, which the topic of the today, is the hepatitis B and C among the Rohingya refugees. The National Liver Foundation of Bangladesh came to know that there are more than 30,000 pregnant women among them. And definitely, as they are staying in the camps, they are in a highly unhealthy and vulnerable condition. And the childbirth is going on in the home or in the roadside. So everything is really in an unhygienic condition, inhuman condition. Then we were thinking that, is it possible to screen these pregnant women for hepatitis B and C, so that those positive of hepatitis B, we can provide immunoglobulin to the newborn to stop the vertical transmission. And another thing is to aware them, for the family and others related to this plan to screen 300 pregnant women. Then we contacted the local authorities, and we made the testing on 21 October 2017. And these are some testing photographs. The hundreds of pregnant women are attending, and we distributed the awareness leaflets as well. The result was, it showed that hepatitis C is about 8%, and hepatitis B is 3%, and co-infection was 1%. We conveyed the result to the hospital camp leader, as well as the government health authority, UNFPA in charge, and print electronic media. I presented this in the World Hepatitis Summit at Sao Paulo, Brazil in November 2017. And then these are the this is the presentation of World Hepatitis Summit, and it was covered in the electronic and press media, and also reported in the some Observer Research Foundation. They quoted this in their reporting. Also, there was publication in Oxford, and they also quoted this result and showed this concern. Then, getting this, we plan to screen more people, about 2,000 people. We contacted the same peoples for logistics and other supports. And on February 10 to 14, 2019, we, by 10 days, we completed the testing of 2,000 refugees in different camps at Cox's Bazar. And these are the result was, it shows that prevalence of hepatitis C is 10.65%, and female is affected much more, about 26.44% having females. And we also informed the government authorities as well as the union centers regarding this incidence of high finding. And there was a research meeting in Malaysia for Rohingya refugees where I presented this finding as well. So we are planning for total management of this hepatitis B and C affected pupils, testing of more people, scale up mass awareness and treatment facilities. But we could not proceed because of so many adversities, as well as finally the COVID pandemic. High HCV among the Rohingya women, we predict that there was lack of awareness about the viral hepatitis, poor sexual and reproductive health, and unskilled traditional birth attendants for conducting the births, and insalutary conditions, sexual violence. And another thing is the ear and nose picking is a common practice among the women folk. And if you see, if we look into the scenario of viral hepatitis in this region, hepatitis B is about 4 to 5% in Bangladesh, and 1% is E. In Myanmar, it is 12.4% and 2% having hepatitis C. And it has been seen that the Rohingya population having 10.65% hepatitis C. So it is much higher than, and 1 million people having high incidence of hepatitis C is really a burden for the country. First stating report of 300 pregnant women and subsequent report of 2,000 refugees, initial one and just a tip pass. And needs cohorts 32 for treatment and making treatment protocol. And high prevalence of tenfold is host country is a problem. And another thing might affect the elimination of 2030 goals of Bangladesh. So it needs a control strategy should be made, and needs and well-coordinated efforts is needed. In summary, distinguished audience, I like to emphasize this. National and international efforts to be reinforced to return the refugees to their homeland. Scale up of healthcare services of Rohingya refugees, access to reproductive health and child care. International communities must collaborate and have a comprehensive viral hepatitis strategy for these Rohingya refugees, the largest refugee population of the world. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to the global community that realized the importance of hepatitis B and C among Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh. Thank you, everybody, from Rohingya refugee camps, Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh.